Madison had agreed to come to our school to play, and when they arrived, they were wearing jackets with their school colors and clippers across the back. We started the game, and Madison got the tip off. The guy I was holding blocked me off, so their guard, once he got past Nikki G, had a clear path to the basket. The first score against us came with only 10 seconds off the clock. I looked up in the stands to see where Mom was. I found her and saw Dad sitting next to her. I waved and she waved back, and Dad just sat there with his arms folded. Madison stopped us cold on the next play, and when Bobby and Lou bumped their chairs at the top of the key, there was a man open, a quick pass inside, and Madison was up by 4. We settled down a little, but nothing worked that well. We made a lot of wild passes for turnovers, and once when I was actually leading a fast break, I got called for traveling when the ball got ahead of me, and I touched the wheels twice before dribbling. The guys from Madison were having a good time, and we were feeling miserable. At halftime, we rolled into the locker room feeling dejected. When Dad showed up, I felt bad. He was used to winning, not losing. Our kids looked a little overmatched in the first half, Mr. Evans said. I think they played okay, Dad said. Just a little nervous. But look at the score. It's 22-14. With their shooting, Madison is just 8 points ahead. We can catch up. I looked at Dad to see if he was kidding. He wasn't. He wasn't kidding, and he had said we. I liked that. We came out in the second half, all fired up. We ran a few plays along the baseline, but it still seemed more like bumper cars than basketball with all the congestion. Madison took 23 shots in the second half and made 8 of them, plus 3 foul shots for a total of 41 points. We took 17 shots and made 11 of them, all layups off the backboard, and 2 foul shots for a total of 38 points. We had lost the game, but everyone felt great about how we had played. We lined up our chairs, gave Madison high fives before they left, and waited until we got to the locker room to give ourselves high fives. Afterward, the team voted, and the Hartsdale Posse all agreed that we wanted to play in the league Dad had shown us that we could play. And even though we had lost, we knew we would be ready for the next season. Dad only comes to practice once in a while, but he comes to the games, and when they're on the weekend, he comes to the games when they're on the weekend. At practice, he shows us fundamentals, stuff like how to line your wrists up for a shot and how the ball should touch your hand when you're ready to shoot. That made me feel good, even if he would never talk about the games when he wasn't in the gym. I didn't want to push it too much because I liked him coming to practice. I didn't want to push him, but Mom didn't mind at all. Jim, if you were in a wheelchair, she asked, do you think you could play as well as Chris? Dad was on his laptop and looked over the screen at Mom, then looked over at me. Then he looked back down at the screen and grumbled something. I figured he was saying that there was no way he could play as well as me in a chair, but I didn't ask him to repeat it.